Good evening, folks. My name is Tiffany Daniels, also known as the Lady Artist, and this is another episode of Spilling Tea. So what we are getting into tonight is in regards to the Stand's already early bad reviews. Now there has been some speculation on some of our parts that AH is going to find a way to blame us for this. But here's the thing, folks. The fact of the matter is, there is no logical way that she can. We don't have access to early being able to... Bleh! We don't have the ability to watch this miniseries early. The only people that have access to that content would be movie and television critics. Now, these are people, well, you see them in the newspapers, you see them online. They're the people who critique movies for a living. This is what they get paid for. Most movie critics usually are on the press's side. So, with that being said, they're not going to be going out of the way to trash her to make him look good. Nor are they going to, one would hope they wouldn't trash him to make her look good, but who knows these days, right? But anyways, the fact of the matter is, what are the facts is that movie critics and television critics really have nothing to do with either camp. Their job is to specifically judge the content of a TV show or a movie. And it's based on its own merits. That's what's going on outside in regards to whatever the actors may be going through at the time. Now we shall see once these reviews come out if what's going on with the courts gets mentioned at all. But if not, if it's just simply a bad show, which I kind of thought all along it was going to be, and that's why I had no interest in seeing it either way, even before I even knew she was in it. I figured let the old miniseries stand on its own, and can we please stop with the freaking remakes on everything? Sorry, personal opinion. Anyways, there's no feasible way for her to blame JD supporters for bad reviews from professional critics. We don't have really any influence in their sphere. Our influence comes later when it comes to numbers, views, merchandise, things that require us to open our wallets. Critics, on the other hand, are outside of that. So their reviews come first, completely not influenced, for one would hope, by outside factors or what the fans or supporters of either camp think. It's based on the merits of the show. So, there's no real way, logically, that she would be able to actually pin this on us or pin it on bots, because we are not professional TV or movie critics. It is not us writing these early reviews. These are professionals. Now, she could definitely maybe blame us if it bombs in regards to merchandise and people streaming and that income coming in, because we are going to boycott it. But right now, she's literally got no leg to stand on. Now, if she is going to go ahead and blame us for the bad reviews received so far, that's not going to look real good on her. First of all, that is going to be perceived as an insult by critics. You don't want to be going and insulting the critics by calling them bots or JD stands. Critics can crucify your career if you start something and they hold a grudge. Not to mention, she wants to come off as an elegant, well-spoken, highly intelligent person. She's already not really doing a good job of that, but that's the image she's trying to produce, the strong, independent, intelligent woman. If she goes after us saying that we are at fault for these professional critics giving bad reviews to The Stand, then that does not look intelligent. It does not look strong. It doesn't look like, well, it would look like she was just completely crazed with no grip of reality whatsoever. That's what she's trying to paint JD as. She has to at least try and fake some semblance of common sense. She's not doing a good job of it at all, in my opinion. But I think you see where I'm going with this. So, no real way to put the blame on us, on JD's camp, or on his supporters in regards to the bad reviews. Now, what I do expect to come from her is not necessarily going after us supporters as much as she might go after him. After all, he's been in the industry longer, he knows more people. That's what she's going to try and paint, that he somehow got a hold of these critics and he has all this influence. Let me tell you, folks, nobody has much influence over these freaking critics, alright? I mean, you look at James Cameron and all the power that he had in regards to making the Terminator movies and all these other awesome movies, right? The critics, when it came to Avatar, were absolutely brutal, and they should have been. Because it might as well have been Pocahontas animated. Pocahontas, basically it was a retelling of Disney's Pocahontas, with aliens, or whatever you want to call those. I was never a big Avatar fan. I'm sure you can tell that. Even if you are well known and wield quite a bit of power and influence in the industry, like a James Cameron, like a Steven Spielberg, like some of those big people out there, when it comes to the critics, if you put out crap, the critics are going to tell you that it's crap. And it most of the time has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on in your private life, or even what's going on out with your life as a celebrity. So, there's that. But, let's face it, she blames everything on Johnny, so more than likely, logic will not win out, and she's going to find some way that this is his fault. I guarantee that. But anyways, rant over. Alright, folks. Now, before we close out, I do want to let you know that here in a little bit, about 5:30 Central Time, Entertainment and Star Wars is going to be on with Gary Robinson, and he's going to be doing some streaming. Which, thank you guys. I kind of needed that this evening. It's been extremely stressful the last 24 hours. So please make sure to head on over there. They've got great stuff, and it's sure to be a fun stream. Now, as always, we don't get many views here. The few views that we do get do tend to get removed by YouTube, so please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the comments, And also, don't forget to subscribe. I do appreciate your time, and I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye. Oh, real quick. Shout out to Ill Will Press as well. They do the Foamy the Squirrel series. They're kind of an independent indie late teens adult show with a talking squirrel. They're fantastic. I absolutely love what they do, and Foamy is kind of the mouthpiece for sanity and logic in this world. So check out their vids. I really think you guys would like what he has to say. He has one up on cancel culture. You can just search it on YouTube. It's Foamy the Squirrel Cancel Culture. I think you'd be interested in what he has to say. Alright, again, have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.